We never saw it coming, because they were too blinded by their own judgment. People are quick to assume what you are capable of, often measuring you by surface appearances, past mistakes, or the quietness you carry within. They mistook silence for weakness, and they mistook humility for lack of ability. But the truth about a chosen one is that intelligence is deeply rooted within them, often hidden from the untrained eye, while others play loudly for recognition. The chosen one works silently, absorbing knowledge, watching behaviors, and piecing together truths that most overlook. This intelligence is not always displayed in classrooms or academic achievements, but in the way the chosen one reads people, situations, and energies. It is an intelligence that flows beyond words, something both spiritual and practical, something that connects both heart and mind into a force that cannot be dismissed. People judged without realizing that every encounter, every challenge, and every betrayal was teaching the chosen one something valuable. Instead of being broken by those experiences, they transformed them into lessons that sharpened their discernment and problem-solving abilities. This kind of intelligence cannot be faked because it is birthed through lived reality, pain, resilience, and spiritual awareness. The very people who underestimated the chosen one were unknowingly part of their training ground, pushing them to develop sharper instincts and deeper insight. They thought they could deceive, manipulate, or mislead, but every attempt only revealed to the chosen one how the human mind and spirit operate. People assumed the chosen one was too naive to notice lies, too trusting to see betrayal, too innocent to recognize schemes. Yet, inside their mind, they were piecing everything together, seeing the truth more clearly than anyone realized. This is the intelligence that frustrates enemies the most, because they cannot understand how someone so underestimated could rise above traps and obstacles. It is the quiet genius of observation, the brilliance of patience, the power of learning in silence until the right moment comes to act. Intelligence in the chosen one is not about showing off knowledge. It is about applying wisdom when it matters most. It is about knowing when to speak and when to stay silent, when to move and when to stand still, when to trust and when to step away. Others may have thought the chosen one was slow or simple, but that assumption came from their own arrogance. The reality is that the chosen one was simply moving at a higher frequency, processing life with a clarity that others could not access. They could see patterns others ignored, feel intentions behind words, and discern truth in the middle of confusion. This is what makes the chosen one's intelligence so powerful, because it is not limited by what can be seen on the surface. It is hidden intelligence, underestimated by many, but unstoppable when revealed. The chosen one has always been the quiet observer in the room, the one who listens more than they speak, the one who takes in every detail while others are busy talking over each other. People often confuse this silence with a lack of understanding, but what they fail to realize is that the chosen one is processing, analyzing, and learning in ways that most cannot comprehend. Every action, every tone of voice, every slip of the tongue, and every shift in energy is being recorded within their mind, building a library of knowledge and insight. Over time, this constant observation sharpens instincts to a level where they can predict outcomes before they unfold, sense danger before it arrives, and identify hidden motives without needing proof. What others consider a small detail, the chosen one recognizes as a key piece of the bigger picture, and this ability gives them an edge that people around them never anticipate. The world has always underestimated the power of someone who stays quiet and watches. Many assume intelligence is shown through loud debates, flashy skills, or constant displays of knowledge. But the chosen one thrives in the shadows, gathering wisdom silently. They are like a strategist who studies the battlefield before making a move, ensuring that every decision is calculated and every step is purposeful. This is not the kind of intelligence that seeks applause, but the kind that ensures survival and victory. People who tried to play games with the chosen one often found themselves shocked when their tricks were uncovered without effort, because, while they thought they were 2 steps ahead, the chosen one had already studied their patterns and knew how the game would end. This ability to learn deeply and instinctively comes from living through trials and struggles that demanded growth, from walking paths where mistakes turned into lessons, and from experiences where trust had to be weighed carefully. The instincts, but of the chosen one, are not ordinary. They are sharpened by a connection to something greater, while others make choices based only on logic or impulse. The chosen one combines intuition, wisdom, and inner guidance that leads them to solutions others would overlook. This is why they cannot be easily deceived or controlled, because their awareness stretches beyond what is seen and into what is felt. They may appear calm on the outside, but inside their mind, they are calculating every possibility, every risk, every potential outcome. When others least expect it, the chosen one uses this deep awareness to turn situations in their favor, revealing a brilliance that had been hidden all along. People around them are left questioning how someone they once underestimated could possess such clarity and foresight. The truth is that their intelligence was never meant to be displayed for the approval of others. It was meant to guide them through the storms, protect them from harm, and elevate them to places where only those with sharp instincts and deep wisdom can survive. The intelligence of the chosen one cannot be boxed into ordinary definitions, because it stretches across spiritual depth, emotional awareness, and strategic thinking all at once. While many measure intelligence by books, grades, or material success, the chosen one embodies a different kind of brilliance that transcends conventional standards. This intelligence comes from an ability to feel energy and emotions at a profound level, to read between the lines of conversations, and to sense truth that others try to hide. It also shows in their resilience, their ability to take pain and transform it into power, to take rejection and mold it into redirection, to take loss and uncover hidden lessons. This form of intelligence is not about knowing facts, but about understanding life itself in ways that others cannot grasp. When people try to underestimate or ridicule the chosen one, they overlook the fact that their mind and spirit are wired to see deeper layers of reality that remain invisible to those who only live on the surface. Emotional intelligence plays a huge role in this power because the chosen one can navigate relationships and interactions with a heightened sense of awareness. They can feel when someone's words do not match their true intentions. They can sense when a room carries tension or hidden negativity, and they can quickly identify who is genuine and who is wearing a mask. This makes it difficult for manipulators to succeed around them, because even when the chosen one does not speak up immediately, their spirit has already recorded the truth. They understand how emotions shape actions, how trauma influences behavior, and how healing creates growth. This wisdom allows them to extend compassion without being naive, and to set boundaries without guilt, which confuses those who thought they could easily take advantage of their kindness. Their intelligence is a perfect balance of empathy and discernment, giving them the ability to love deeply while still protecting their energy from those who mean harm. Strategic intelligence is another layer that defines the chosen one. They are able to map out plans with patience and precision, thinking not just about the present moment, but about how today's choices shape tomorrow's reality. They see the bigger picture, and this vision prevents them from being trapped by short-term illusions. Enemies who tried to sabotage them often fail because the chosen one anticipated those moves long before they happen. What looks like instinct is actually a mixture of lived experience, spiritual discernment, and a keen ability to connect dots others never notice. They might take their time before making a move, but when they act, it is impactful and well-timed. People often misinterpret this patience as indecision, but in reality, it is strategy at its highest form. The brilliance of the chosen one is multidimensional. It flows through their mind, their heart, and their spirit in a way that cannot be duplicated. Others may question how they manage to overcome situations that should have broken them, but the answer lies in their unique intelligence that equips them to rise again and again, stronger and wiser each time. When you look back at everything the chosen ones have endured, one truth stands out above all. What people misjudged as weakness was actually wisdom in disguise. What they mocked as simplicity was actually a deeper intelligence. And what they ignored as silence was the very strength that allowed them to grow. The world may have doubted, laughed, or even rejected you, but every challenge was molding your mind, sharpening your instincts, and strengthening your spirit. Now it is clear that you are not only different, you are divinely equipped with an intelligence that goes beyond human understanding. You are able to see through lies, discern true intentions, and understand life in a way that others cannot. That is why, no matter how underestimated you were, the truth